Welcome to Erica's English. Today we're going to learn prepositions in, on, at, under, beside, next to, above, there is and there are, in the hotel room, in my hotel room, here, in Manly, in Sydney. I've been a textbook teacher of grammar for years. Now I'm teaching real life and it's fun. Okay, let's begin. There is a bed. There's one bed, so there is. There, as in place, is the verb for a singular subject. There is. There is a bed. There is a bed. Okay. There is a cushion, or there is a decorative cushion on the bed. There are 5 cushions on the bed. We use are because there's more than one. Are is the verb, the be verb for plural subjects. There are cushions on the bed. So on the bed, they are actually touching the bed. They are on it. So touching the surface of the bed. They're on the bed. They are next to each other. They are next to each other. Okay? So this cushion is in front of these cushions. These cushions are at the back. These cushions are at the back. These cushions are in the middle. They are in the middle. Okay, there are 3 pictures on the wall. There are 3 pictures on the wall. So it's actually attached to the wall. Are because there's more than one. There are 3 pictures on the wall. There is a lamp on the bedside table. There is singular, there's one lamp. A lamp on, it's touching, on the bedside table. There is a microwave on the fridge or on top of the fridge. So actually on the top of it. So this is the top of the fridge. The microwave is on top of the fridge. And the kettle is on top of the microwave. Notice we say the when we use prepositions on top of the microwave. That's because it's specific. There's only one microwave under the kettle. There is a remote control on the bedside table. There's more than one. There are some towels. Some because there's more than, there's 2 or more. There are some towels on the bed, so they're touching the bed. There is some conditioner on the towel. There is shampoo on the towel. Is because it's singular. There is some soap. There is a bar of soap on the towel. There is a mask on the door. It's attached to the door. There is a remote control for the air conditioner on the side of the door. On the side of the door. So this is the side. The side. This is also the side of the door. There is an air conditioner above the door. We say above when it is not touching. It's like there is a gap here. There is an air conditioner above the door. There are 4 pictures on the wall. The pictures, okay, so the pictures are between the door and the window. The pictures are between the door and the window. The pictures are between the window and the door. Either is fine. So between. Okay, what else is there? There is a bowl on top of the wardrobe. On top of. Like this is a top. Yeah, so it's a bit of a difference when it's a top. So it's like the whole surface at the top of a bottle, the top of the door. So it's like the whole surface, the top. So this is the top of the door, of the wardrobe. This is the bottom of the wardrobe. There is a bowl on top of the wardrobe. There is a plant in the bowl. So it's actually in the bowl because the roots are in the bowl. Okay, so we say in. Even though it's like, looks like it's on, we say in because the life of the plant is under the soil. Well, it's actually plastic, but never mind. What's in the wardrobe? Or it can be a cupboard. A wardrobe is a cupboard where you store clothes. What's in here? Okay, so there are coat hangers hanging on the coat rack. There is an iron in the cupboard. There is a spare pillow in the cupboard. There is a hairdryer in the cupboard. There is a mirror on the wall. Okay, there is a Vietnamese hat on the wall. It's attached to the wall. There is a picture next to the hat. There is a hat next to the picture. The hat is on the left. The picture is on the right. There is a broom above the hat and the picture. There are hooks on the back of the door. There are, because there's more than one. There are hooks on the back of the door. On because they're attached. There is a light above the bed. There is a light above the bed. There is a curtain on the window. There is a curtain on the window. There are blinds. There are blinds. It looks like there's one blind, but because there are many shutters or many sections to the blind, so we say there are blinds. There are blinds on the window. There are cushions on the chair. There are cushions on the chair. The black cushion is next to the flowery cushion. The TV is above the chair. The TV is above the chair. What else do we have? Okay, so there is a box on top of the cupboard. What is in the box? There is tea in the box. There is tea in the box. In, so when it's actually enclosed inside something, we say in. There is tea in the box. And there is a lid on the box. There is a cup on the cupboard, and there are some glasses in the cupboard. So they're actually inside the cupboard. There are glasses in the cupboard, and there is cutlery. There is cutlery in the cupboard. You're probably confused because I say there is, but cutlery is like a singular uncountable noun. There is cutlery. But when you can count it, there are spoons. There are spoons in the cupboard. Okay, so there is cutlery in the cupboard. The cutlery is on the bottom shelf, okay? There are glasses on the top shelf. There are plates on the bottom shelf. On the bottom shelf. Okay, so what else is there? There's a carpet, or there is a rug. There's actually a rug, not a carpet. There is a rug on the floor, so it's attached to the floor. Not attached, but it's made in contact with the floor. There is a rug on the floor. Carpet is when it's covering the whole floor completely. There is a lamp on the floor. It's on the floor, so it's in contact with the floor. Okay, in the bathroom, there is a towel on the hook. So it's making contact with the hook. There is a light switch on the wall. So it's actually attached to the wall, so we say on. There are lights above the mirror. There are lights above the mirror. So they're not touching the mirror, they're just above it. Just above it. There is a towel on the towel ring. So it's again attached or in contact. There is a towel ring on the wall. It's attached. There is a shelf on the wall. It's attached. There is a toilet roll on the wall. Okay. We say there is a toilet in the bathroom because this is like a box. Think of the bathroom as a box. So there is a sink in the bathroom. I am in the bathroom. There is a shower in the bathroom. There is shampoo and conditioner in the bathroom on the shelf. Okay? So because this is on the shelf. Okay, what else can I say? There is a fan on the ceiling. There are tiles on the wall. There are tiles on the wall. They're actually attached to the wall. There is a plant on the shelf. Okay, we don't say above because it's attached. If it was up here, we could say above. There is a plant above the shelf. There is a plant on the shelf. Do you get the idea? These are my first YouTube videos. Please like and subscribe and help me grow if you like this content. Give me feedback in the comments. There is also a link to Quizlet Set in the description, and you can study the language on your phone or on your computer. On your phone, on your computer. I hope you learned in, on, at, under, beside, next to, on the left, on the right, and there is and there are in today's video. I hope that's clear. Bye for now.